What if I told you getting a dog after 60 could actually add years to your life? Not just make you happier, but literally help you live longer, stay sharper, and feel more alive every single day. Sounds hard to believe, right? Because most people think dogs are just companions, something nice to have, but not essential. But the truth is, after 60, a dog can become one of the most important decisions you make for your health, your mindset, and your quality of life. Here's why. After 60, life changes in ways no one really prepares you for. Your schedule slows down, you may retire, your kids are living their own lives, and your social world quietly becomes smaller. At first, it feels peaceful, but over time, that peace can turn into something else, silence. And not just quiet, but a deeper kind of isolation. The kind where days blend together, where conversations become rare, where movement decreases without you even noticing. And here's the dangerous part. Isolation isn't just emotional. It has been directly linked to higher risks of heart disease, cognitive decline, depression, and even early death. So the real question is, how do you protect yourself from that without forcing yourself into a lifestyle that doesn't feel natural? That's where a dog becomes life-changing. Let's start with something simple but powerful. Movement, because one of the biggest risks after 60 is becoming less active, not all at once, but gradually. A little less walking, a little more sitting, a little less reason to go outside. But when you have a dog, that changes instantly. You wake up, the dog needs to go out. You're feeling tired, the dog still needs a walk. It's a routine you can't ignore. And that's the key. It's not intense exercise, it's consistent movement. And consistency is what protects your body. Daily walks improve circulation, support heart health, help maintain joint mobility, and even reduce the risk of chronic illness. Over time, these small daily actions compound into something powerful. It's like having a gentle, persistent coach that keeps you moving no matter what. Now let's talk about something even deeper, your emotional health. Because after 60, emotional stability becomes just as important as physical health. And this is where dogs have a unique effect on the brain. When you pet a dog, your body releases oxytocin, the same hormone responsible for bonding, trust, and emotional connection. At the same time, stress hormones like cortisol begin to drop. Your heart rate slows, your body relaxes, your mind becomes calmer. And the best part? This happens without effort. No therapy sessions, no complicated routines, just a simple moment sitting next to your dog. And unlike people, dogs are consistent. They don't judge you, they don't criticize, they don't bring negativity into your life. They are present every day without fail. And for someone over 60, that kind of reliable emotional support is incredibly powerful. Now, here's something most people don't expect. Dogs make you more social, even if you're not trying to be. You step outside with your dog, and suddenly things change. People look at you differently. They smile, they start conversations. Hey, what kind of dog is that? How old is he? He's adorable. And just like that, you're connecting again. No pressure, no awkwardness. The dog becomes your bridge back into the world. And those small interactions, they matter more than you think, because they rebuild something that often fades with age, a sense of belonging. Now let's talk about your mind, because staying mentally sharp after 60 is just as important as staying physically active. Taking care of a dog is not passive. It requires attention. You manage feeding schedules, you remember routines, you observe behavior, you solve little problems every day, and all of that keeps your brain engaged. It's like a daily mental workout disguised as something simple, and over time, that stimulation helps maintain memory, focus, and decision-making ability. But the most powerful benefit of all is something many people don't talk about: purpose. Because after 60, it's very common to start questioning your role. You're no longer needed in the same way as you used to be, and that feeling, even if it's subtle, can affect your motivation, your mood, and your overall outlook on life. A dog changes that immediately because to your dog, you are everything. You are the one who feeds them, protects them, comforts them. You are their entire world. And that responsibility creates meaning. It gives you a reason to wake up, a reason to stay active, a reason to care. And people who feel a strong sense of purpose don't just live better, they often live longer. Now, let's be honest for a moment. A dog is a commitment. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes money. And if you choose the wrong dog, it can become overwhelming instead of helpful. That's why choosing the right dog is critical. If you're over 60, you don't need the most energetic breed. You need the right match. Smaller dogs are easier to manage, lower energy breeds fit a more relaxed lifestyle, and older dogs are often the best option because they're calmer, already trained, and easier to care for. The goal isn't excitement, it's balance. It's companionship without stress. So, no, you don't have to get a dog after 60, but if you choose the right one, a dog won't just be a pet. It will become your routine, your motivation, your companion in quiet moments, and your connection to the world around you. It may even become the reason your days feel fuller, your mind feels clearer, and your life feels meaningful again. And honestly, that's not just a small change, that's a life upgrade.